Hey, it's Andrea, the martial arts woman. Today I want to talk about courage. Courage, it's powerful. So powerful, in fact, that there are very few occasions when we actually use it in our own lives anymore. What about it? Do we even have 1 inch of courage lurking inside? Courage refers to overcoming something that frightens you. Whatever your fears, they need to be attacked and overcome. And martial arts and positivity are both tools that help you work to overcome your fears and find your courage. Your bravery and valor is reflected in how you speak and act. Through physical, mental, and spiritual enrichment, you transform that which seems impossible into a reality. You move from disbelief to belief. Your courage molds you and allows you to make a positive difference in the world. If these are not courageous and brave transformations, I don't know what are. A martial art is one of the few remaining traditions that still depends on courage as a practical experience. A martial artist needs the courage to step forth and try something new, to reach physical goals, and to fortify their mind. How a martial art brings about physical courage is very simple. You must step out of the box from day one. Walking into your first class, you do not know what to expect. You take the first step by just showing up. Most people have an element of fear, anxiety, or excitement about trying a martial art. Using courage, they begin their journey. Physical courage entails trying to overcome the fears you have about your physical being. I have always had difficulty with certain kicks, jump kicks, spin kicks. I thought I would be judged on my lack of perfection, yet I still worked to the best of my ability to perfect those. I had the courage to try and to become better. By being brave enough to try something new or to practice what is not comfortable or familiar, you slowly overcome self-doubt and fears. Once you realize that you have that kind of courage, you can apply it to other aspects of life. The little fears that creep up in your mind are pushed aside, and you use all your courage to break through that which stands in your way. Mental courage is also a big part of martial arts. Courage grows when confidence soars. I like to use board breaks as an example. They require physical and mental courage. Technique alone will not do the trick if you do not believe in yourself. When you combine any good technique with mental courage, you succeed. As it suggests, mental courage involves pushing through the barriers in your mind, such as transposing "I cannot" to "I can." This takes mental courage because you're pre-programmed in your mind. Major change often throws you off balance and requires you to realign again. If you have a strong mindset, you will always rebound only to become stronger. Mental courage increases as you learn a martial art because you eventually let go of mental barriers and instead start to embrace and implement new beliefs about yourself and the world. Like physical and mental courage, spiritual courage also involves overcoming fear, stepping over a boundary, or breaking a barrier. While a martial art is physical, you must use the power of your mind to push through fears and self-doubts. Physical and mental courage are not enough, though. Spiritual courage must be engaged, and it is the trickiest of all. What does your martial art mean to you? How do you take the physical and mental parts of it and apply them to your life, your personal beliefs, how you act, and what you say? Your martial arts spirituality infiltrates your very core as a person. Integrity, dedication, and perseverance are some of the tenets of spirituality, but it runs much deeper. Some martial artists openly share their religious philosophies or incorporate them into their martial art, which takes a lot of courage. Their courage allows them not to worry about what others will think or say about their belief, that their spiritual reflections make them stronger as martial artists. Other martial artists practice meditation, reflection, keep journals, or share thoughts and beliefs with others as an outreach, sort of like what I do. But whatever spirituality you apply extends far beyond your physical and mental journey, into a space where your heart and soul really take notice. It takes courage because looking inward highlights your weaknesses, but that's not a bad thing. This allows you to strengthen that which is weak. When you apply spirituality to your life and to your martial art, you cannot gloss over the fears that dwell inside of you. Your spiritual courage allows you to accept the good and the bad, which points you in the direction of improvement. You may not consider yourself a courageous person, but I'm here to tell you that you have already surpassed courage 1,000 times over, but never realized it. Pushing yourself physically when not knowing what to expect, learning to alter the course of your mind to positivity, and digging deep into your own psyche through your practice are probably some of the most courageous actions you will ever take. Wherever you are in your current martial art journey or your life journey, don't sell yourself short. You have the gift of courage whenever you want it. I guess it all depends on if you want it.